Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy Case 37 Final Cut. Let's launch chapter 3 and let's hurry up because some of our suspects are fighting. Mage Katria, we need your assistance. Someone is threatening a student with a weapon at the university entrance. Dude! An armed assault at university? Katria, we better hurry over there. Okay, let's see who's fighting. You stupid kids and your stupid movie! I had to spend my whole week at patching the campus green after your nonsense last week. Oh look man, I'm sorry. We didn't even know we'd caused any damage. You drove a truck over the main lawn. You almost knocked over a 200-year-old tree. And you didn't even know? Mr. Burns, put down those hedge clippers. Oh come on, let me scare this twerp a little bit longer. He needs to learn a lesson. Gunner Burns, Mage Katria is arresting you for attempted criminal assault. Fine, but don't come crying to me if a tree falls on somebody. I sure hope we don't have any more interruptions like this, Katria. The staff at this university needs to keep it together for the sake of the students. Mage Katria, thank you so much. You saved my life, I swear. Try to stay out of trouble, Mr. Hansen. Now go off and study while we take another look at the crime scene. Or just do something else. Yeah, you gotta show me the killer again. Well, you gotta find that mask and find the chainsaw. And maybe the apron he was wearing. Landscaping tools must be from that crazy guy. And somebody really disliked Cindy that they needed to deface her face. Okay, the script must be for the movie. One thing is clear from that defaced photo you found, someone definitely had a major problem with Cindy McBean. Look, they drew devil horns. The red goo used to draw on that photo seems a little too sticky to be blood, but it could be. We need a sample. Do you even think that garden toolbox might have a clue? We need to unlock it. And Butcher Lake is the student horror film Cindy was in. That's Cindy McQueen's copy of the script. There's more written, but we'll need your dusty key to read it. We're going to catch this killer, Katria, before the end credits roll. Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like a movie where we are gonna catch the killer. We're gonna catch Leatherface. I don't know much about Leatherface. I just know that he's a guy from that. What was the movie called? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? Well, no, I don't know him from that movie. I just know him from... He was a secret character in Mortal Kombat 10. And that's how I know him. You gotta stop all that red goo for the defaced photo of the victim. I bet you can figure out what it is with the microscope. I will. I can figure it out. Alright, let's now dust the script. Toby, we need to rewrite my character entirely. No more changes, Cindy. Oh, that was a response. So, according to the script notes, it looks like Cindy wanted Toby to rewrite her character entirely. And would you look at Toby's reply? He wrote, no more changes. So the victim was stressing Toby Hansen out with her assistance that her character be changed. But did she stress him out enough that he could commit murder? We need to go grill him about this. We need to grill him about this. Wow. Okay, now the gardening tool. Oh, it's the chainsaw. Good thing you found a chainsaw in that gardening toolbox. And the blade has 2458 printed on it. You're right, the chainsaw in the video the Kira made also had 2458 printed on it. But this saw is so clean. Do you think it still could be a murder weapon? You better say it to read that to be sure. Okay, unless you had another unless you had another copy of that chainsaw, then okay, let's just figure out if it's a murder weapon or not, and maybe figure out who handled it. Oh, not this one. I was looking at the other one. Fake blood. Ah, of course. So the red goo for the face photo of the victim was fake blood, made of corn syrup and red food coloring. Good memory, Katia. Sally Hooper said they used the exact same ingredients to make fake blood for the student film. Makes me wonder if Miss Hooper might know anything about how the victim's photo got effaced. Let's go ask her. Alright, did you have anything against the victim? Okay, let's go first talk to Toby. Toby, we found Cindy's shooting script. She wanted you to make changes to her character. That must have been annoying. Annoying, you think? Cindy was a massive pain all the time. The worst was while we were shooting. She'd change the lines, she'd ignore my direction, just do whatever she felt like. Working with her was shredding my nerves to pieces. But I had to keep her. No one else could have played the final girl. I was going to take a scuba diving week and get away to get my head together. But, of course, my hay fever started acting up. Besides, I can't waste any more time. If I don't finish this film, I won't graduate. And my parents told me that they won't pay for another year of film school. I had to get my diploma or get a job. Oh, wow. What a terrifying prospect. I can see why you're so desperate to finish this film. I just hope your desperation doesn't lead to Cindy McQueen's murder. Okay, you're not so suspicious you don't eat chili. Okay, now let's go talk to Sally. Miss Hooper, we came across a photo of the victim defaced with exactly the fake blood mixture you mentioned used for the film. Would you know anything about that? Alright, if you must know, Cindy and I, we had bad blood. Bad blood? Funny, you didn't mention this before. Of course I didn't. I knew it would look bad, and I didn't realize she'd kept that photo. I have no idea why, but Cindy hated my guts. She would have done anything to get me off the film. She already started a bunch of disgusting rumors about me. She told me that I sneezed a bunch of snot into the chili I made for him and the crew one night. Sure, I have bad allergies, but I wouldn't have served nasty food to my friends. Since then, though, nobody working on the film wants to hang out with me. And maybe feeling cut out of social life made you want to cut Cindy in half. We're watching you, Miss Hooper. Okay, she's suspicious, and now he is the #1 suspect also. But who is this freak? We'll see. Let's check out this chainsaw. It's not a murder weapon. Katria, you definitely found a murder weapon. This chainsaw is the very one that killed the victim. The chain surrounding the moving blade left a distinctive tearing pattern through the tissue of the victim's torso. But then, human flesh and tree bark aren't the same thing. But how could this chainsaw be the murder weapon? It was spotless when we found it. You're right, the murder weapon was clean and oiled with professional grade products. It's not just something you can find at the grocery store. Professional grade cleaning products, huh? Sounds like something the chief landscaper, Gunnar Burns, would have access to. If Mr. Burns cleaned the murder weapon, he is at the very top of our suspect list. Oh, good thing Burns is already in custody. Let's go to the interrogation room and have another chat with him. Ooh, is he our killer? Is he Leatherface? Huh. Okay, let's go talk to Burns. Mr. Bruce, we found a chainsaw used to kill Sidney McBean, and it turned up in a toolbox used by your landscaping crew. Of course, when I found that saw, it was a red-hot mess, so I cleaned it. Did you realize that you were cleaning the murder weapon in an active murder investigation? Well, what did I know? All that red crud just looked like my homemade chili. Nice act, Bruce. Do you really think playing dumb will work on me and Major Katerina? I'm not playing dumb. I decided to clean it to save me a trip to the Cartwright store. That doesn't mean I killed that girl. Well, I guess the saying grace is that you're already in custody. If you did kill Steve McBean, we know exactly where you are. Oh, it's not going to be. Katerina, in all my years as a homicide detective, I never heard of a suspect unwittingly cleaning a murder weapon. Does he really think we're going to buy that dumb act of his? You're right, Katerina. Even though it looks good for this, we can't ignore the fact that both Sally and Toby had clashes with the victim over that student film. At least we found a murder weapon, but the killer's mask is still missing. If you can find that, we can get exactly what we need to put him behind bars. Good call, Katerina. We need to make another scene with the makeup trailer. Okay, that must be where the mask is hiding. And maybe you're the prod. Okay, let's search the trailer again. Here it is. Oh, I thought I needed that statue. Because it was bloody. Well spotted, Kathia. The makeup box could hold a clue for us. Have a rummage through it. And those bloody torn pieces of rubber look like they could be the killer's mask, you're right. We'll know soon enough with your piecing them together. We're closer than we've ever been to catch Sid McQueen's killer. I just know it. Yeah, I know it too. Alright, let's first search through the makeup box. Wait, the killer wore red lenses, so that means, yeah. Looks like he found a contact lens holder in that makeup box, Katia. It does look weirdly familiar. Hey, good eye, Katia. The killer was wearing contact lenses just like these in the video they took of the murder. We need to get these contact lenses to Amir. Okay. Alright, 15 hours for the lenses. And now let's restore this mask. You were right, Katrina. The torn pieces of rubber on the killer's mask from the video. I really wanna look at this stat. Yeah, let's just send that creepy mask to Amir. And Amir, don't play with it. Let's just do it. One by one. Let's first check out the contact lenses. Katrina, I compared these contact lenses to the footage of the murder, and there's no doubt. They match. So does that mean you were able to get something about the killer for us from those contact lenses? I do have something that should bring the killer into focus, so to speak. The initial DNA markers have come back as male, so it was definitely a man who was wearing that slasher film costume when he committed the murder. So the killer is male. That does narrow things down a bit, Amir. We're one step closer to catching this slasher. To catching Leatherface. Alright, now the mask. Man alive! When I saw this mask arrive, I almost jumped out of my skin. It's one of the creepiest things I have ever seen. And I thought at first he was going to make jokes. Well, Analyzing it wasn't exactly the most pleasant thing I ever had to do, but it is just latex after all. What about the blood spatter on the mask? Well, the blood on the mask was the victim's, and the spatter proved that it was the mask the killer wore during the murder. And on the inside of the mask I found a gel with the antibacterial properties. It's usually used to heal deep scratches so that they don't leave scars. Who was wearing this mask when they killed the victim got scratches on their face and neck? So our hero has some deep scratches. I guess they are itching to get caught. Well, I did notice a few of our suspects having scratches on their skin. Well, Katia, that's a wrap of this investigation. We have everything we need to arrest Cindy McBean's killer. And why did she have to die in the first place? It was the film director, huh? I don't know what to say. Again, I didn't expect him to be the killer. I expect that landscaper to be the killer, but... You're under arrest, dude. Toby Hansen, you're under arrest for the murder of Cindy McBean. Why would I kill the final girl of my own slasher film? You did say you were fed up with her styling the production. You wouldn't threaten her. Whatever, Cindy was popular and that means that she got a few threats from idiots. Well, I guess you're an idiot then. You thought tearing off your mask would fool us, but Witch Katria found it. Yeah, right, sure. And I'll remind you that Sally Hooper played the killer in the movie, not me. But it was your DNA we found on the contact lenses City's killer wore. Time to stop lying, Toby. We have the footage of the murder. You have the footage? I need it back! Why did you need it for? Fine, I did kill Cindy. Why? Just because she was a pain on the set? No, I could handle that, but she was going to transfer to another university. I would never be able to reshoot the entire movie to replace her. Everything would have been ruined. Then it clicked. He said he was leaving. I might as well kill her. I will film the most realistic death scene in all of horror cinema, because it'll be real. You mean you filmed her murder on purpose? Of course, I told her to meet me on campus. I said we had to talk. Then you know the rest. Yes, we saw. It was horrific and brutal, and it was perfection. The most intense slasher death in the history of the genre. That's what everyone will say when they see it. No, nobody will see it, dude. No, Toby. No one outside the legal system will ever see that footage. No film festivals for you. You're under arrest. Toby Hansen is said before this court charged with the homicide of Cindy McQueen, who you cut in half with a chainsaw. I'm aware of the horrific murders that took place at Greensboro University for 5 years ago. This one tops them all. Why did you film it, for heaven's sake? As in a tour, I couldn't let the opportunity pass me by. If that university is swarming with other students as sick as you are, my daughter is definitely not enrolling there. Given the violent, bloody murder you premeditated and filmed, Mr. Hansen, the court hereby sentences you to 50 years in prison. Fine, I'll shoot a prison horror movie. You'll see. My genius will not be ignored. 50 years, you deserve it, dude. Phew, Katria. I sure am glad that student slasher film director is behind bars. To think he cut that poor girl in half with a chainsaw over his senior project. Whatever academic pressures there may be, most students get through their university years without committing murder. But speaking of old enough for university, do you remember that Rosetta Pierre at the Greensboro University when she was 14? There are still a lot of things we don't know about Rosetta. It's time to get back on her trail. Yeah. Going back to what we came here for. Rosetta. To see where it all started. Original sin. I really don't know what that's supposed to mean, but Alright, we'll see about it. We're gonna start here. We're gonna continue playing in Original Sin number 1. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!